Tia Borden with MiningIR. Sitting beside me is Robert Boy of Endurance Gold. Robert, thank you so much for joining me today. And you've been busy.
We have
a lot to talk about today.
We do, yeah. And this show is quite busy too.
It is
surprisingly.
busy.
Here there's lineups, people being held back upstairs. They didn't get here early enough.
Oh no! Well, it's tight. We've got a couple more days, so hopefully things will stay this busy. It's nice to be back in person. You have a lot personally on the go with the projects that you're currently working on. Can you tell us about them?
Yes. Well, Endurance Gold is a early stage venture capitalized exploration company. And our key focus right now is exploring our Reliance Gold Project, which we have a right to earn 100% on, located just a 4-hour summer drive north of Vancouver. So it's really well located right next to an historic gold camp that's produced over 4 million ounces of gold. And we're on a parallel structure, and we've discovered a gold zone at surface that was previously unrecognized with channel samples a couple of years ago that ran around 5.89 grams over 31 meters on a surface rock outcrop, and we follow that up with drilling. And the most recent hole we announced was a hole of 6.64 grams per ton over 30.48 meters out of our RC drilling, and we're still awaiting additional results. And we've provided guidance based on some of our PXRF scanning that some of those have potential to deliver gold intersections as well. But those all followed up on a diamond drill hole that we drilled last year that was 15.7 grams per ton over 24.8 meters. So really good grades. And even that intersection I gave you had a high grade core of about 13.75 grams over, I think it was 9.15 meters. So it's really a high grade gold system associated with a cataclastite breccia and the high-level orogenic setting. So that means it's not crack and seal veins. That's probably why it was overlooked in the past. It's not a vein system. It's a sulfidized country rock and breccia and sulfidized fault breccias or cataclastites, which create really wide, very continuously mineralized zones over those kind of intervals. And the system looks like it's got some real strength. It's associated with a very strong iron carbonate alteration halo, which is quite wide and large, and that's what attracted us to the project initially. And the system remains open along strike and at depth. And we're now transitioned into a diamond drill program where we started the diamond drill just about 2 weeks ago, and we're going to be delivering continuing exploration results, not only from our RC drilling, but from our transitioning now into that diamond drilling program to continue to follow the system along strike and at depth.
You've had some very successful drilling. What about BC in general as a mining jurisdiction?
Well, we like BC. It's a good place to be. There's a lot of exploration potential in terms of its geological endowment. We're located fairly convenient to our home office, which is in Vancouver. So it worked out perfectly for us during COVID. It wasn't planned that way. But we had a project that we could drive to and conduct our exploration activity. And BC is a good jurisdiction in that regard. We work very close with local communities, and some of the we have about a 25% labor component from communities in the Statliam First Nation. And we're very supportive of building those strong relationships early in what we do in exploration. And this has been part of my career and what I will continue to do with this project to grow the project forward. So we've got the benefit of being in a community that's a logging and mining community and a supportive First Nation community that wants to see economic development, but economic development that makes sense for those communities. So it's a great place to do business.
Now, it's super important to have a strong team behind you for this type of success. Is there anyone on your team that stands out that you'd like to, give a little shout out to?
Well, I'd love to give a shout out to our Vice President of Exploration, Darren O'Brien, who we just appointed our Vice President. He's been an integral part of the exploration and management of our exploration activity since we took on this project in early 2020. So Darren's a very solid guy, got very solid credentials, maybe even better than mine. But so we're really pleased that he's taken on the efforts to manage our program there.
What are some catalysts that investors should be aware of over the next few months?
Well, we're at that stage where we're building the size and understanding of the scope and edge of the system. So we're not at the stage where we're going to be delivering a resource on the short term, but our goal is to drill and expand it. So it's an exciting stage to be involved in as an investor for a gold company as they grow and build the system with additional drilling.
And can you touch on your financing a little bit?
Yeah, we did complete a financing in March of this year. It was for $3 million. Actually, Rob McEwen participated for 50% of that. He's a well-known investor. We're pleased to have him as part of our system and join us as other investors. I own about 6% of the company, and we have two other directors that are very large shareholders as well. So we're very invested in this company. But that $3 million financing has helped contribute to about I can't remember the exact number, but just over $5 million in working capital that we had at the beginning of the first quarter, at the end of the first quarter.
Robert, what differentiates Endurance Gold from other junior mining companies that we might see here today?
Well, discovery, I guess, is the key answer to that, is that we've got a great discovery. We continue to have a high delivery in terms of discovery intersections, in terms of a high percentage hit ratio of good holes, and a very good hit ratio on exceptional holes. So it's an indication that we've got a very strong system, and this is unusual, getting these kind of grades over widths on a road accessible property right in an historic mining camp. These are unusual situation that positions us very well for ultimately delivering an economic deposit at some point in the future if we continue with these efforts and solve all the technical problems that come with both not only drilling it but evaluating and understanding how we're going to extract the gold in the future.
There's always the challenges.
Yes.
Now, before I let you go, is there anything else you'd like to share with our investors? Where can they find you, or why should they invest in you?
Well, I think I tried to answer it by saying that we think we're on to one of the best gold discoveries in British Columbia in a well-located area. We feel that we've got the potential to deliver a multi-million ounce gold system with what we've got so far, and I think investors can look forward to an exciting period of delivering good, exciting results from our drilling activity.
And if they want more information?
Well, they have to visit us at www.endurancegold.com, and we've got a lot of information on our website on all our other projects too, but our key focus right now is on our gold project.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Robert, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you.